Grizzly here on the Ark Survival Evolved Big Grizz cluster. I am over on the island today and doing a little bit of maintenance. We have some bacillosaurus we are taming up. But while I was out here, I thought maybe I'll just take a quick moment to show off the small forward base that I ended up building here. Really wasn't our intention to do too much at first, but I couldn't help myself. This is a very nice, pretty site. I know a lot of people have built here. It's a favorite for the island. But when I saw this big flat rock up here, I was like, oh, I gotta put something up there. So here's our forward operating base. Mostly made of castles and keeps with some decorations. And it's just a little hangout place, some place to get organized, do some taming, some crafting, and do whatever else we need to get ready for boss fights. We got the little landing area here, and we have access down if we don't want to fly down. We have some zip lines set up from Aberration. The Wyverns, of course, have plenty of areas to hang out on the rocks, and we got some guards and stuff down below. And here's our crafting area built in within the roof structure. Got just about everything we need to make whatever equipment we need for the various caves and runs. Next room over, I originally set this up just as a gatehouse. There's an alternative way down. So there's a ladder that goes down below quite a ways, down to the pond. I had envisioned having animals come in here, but I realized I was a little too shallow for that, so we just use it for boat access. And as a place to put our grinder. Next we have the war room. A nice area to mount some trophies. We've gotten several of the bosses done. And I also keep track of all of the artifacts that we have captured doing the caves. We did finish the artifact of strong, but I don't have one here. I'm going to have to bring it over from our other base. And the little torches are kind of marking out the various locations of the caves. Going up the stairs here, this back guard post area, you got a view of the waterfront and can access all of the artifact trophy mounts. Of course, you gotta have a place to relax when you're done with your adventuring. So we got a dining area up top. With some basic amenities. Thanks to Eco, we got a nice kitchen area set up. We can make our beer, cook our meat, sit down and have a little bit of dinner. And across the way here, this is the quarters. Some basic sitting areas. Sit down, hang out, read a book. And upstairs, got 3 beds for quick travel. And some just basic decorations, storage area to keep our equipment in. So nothing too elaborate. Of course, my brother thinks I was crazy for taking this much effort on it, but if you're going to do something, I like to do it and make it at least look decent. And while I'm here, I guess I have to fly back to the obelisk area anyhow. So I'll fly back to the obelisk and show you where we base off for doing our boss fights. Be back in just a second. So here we are at the green obelisk. This is our staging area for the boss fights. I give most of the credit for this site to my brother, Bigfoot17. He set up all the platform areas to make sure we have plenty of room for all the Rexes we go through. You'd think with this many Rexes that we lose a lot of them. Actually, we only really lost as a group one boss fight, but we made several abortive attempts on our own that didn't work so good. We're always working at leveling up the Rexes, getting the best possible chances going in. We of course have a few other the pigs to heal up after a battle. And Anki, this guy, he's really leveled up. He's got really good stats, damage, and we use that to go out and my brother can farm up a bunch of metal and lickety split to make all the ammunition. You Tyrannus, of course, give the buff to the T-Rexes when we go into battle. And a number of vultures, which help on the cave. We actually brought up a bunch of bears here. The idea was we're going to bring them to some of the caves that we found out they couldn't really fit in anymore, so we made alternative plans. We basically brought up some creatures within some of the caves. And we got storage areas for each member of the tribe, so we can keep our gear here and switch off. Basic cookers in the back. And we've been using some of the element to make some tech gear that we've been bringing back to Ragnarok. Haven't quite figured out how we're going to get element in Ragnarok because of the high difficulty boss battle there. You have to take a Manicore and the dragon at the same time. And we haven't even got the nerve up to do the dragon here yet. Planning that out. Probably a battle coming up soon. Maybe I'll record it. More of our trophies up on the wall. And an area in here where we can keep all our gear. Have a emergency bed. Ryan is taking a nap. And you can work your way up on top. And got some really nice bred up tames that my brother's been working on. These guys are really awesome in the caves. And they look really cool too. I love the names. So that's basically it. That's what we got going on the island. And we'll see you again next time on Ragnarok looking at the castle base and some of our early builds.